Hey everybody, it's Alex. Welcome back. Hope you guys are crushing it to start this year. Have you ever heard of a January letter? January letter is something I'm going to touch on in this video. There's a few books I've reread recently that I really liked, and I'm using them to set my goals and try to visualize my goals into reality this year. Those books are The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, and then The 4 Spiritual Laws of Prosperity, and then Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Really anything by Napoleon Hill I really like, but all those books talk about your thoughts and that being something you can control, and then being able to tell yourself positive affirmations and believing in your goals as if they are reality, as if they already exist. So something I do to start the year, and I'm doing it again this year, is writing or recording a January letter. It's a letter to yourself as if it was the end of the year, so December 31st, 2026, of all the great things that happened throughout the year. So I've used that as a way to read it, look at it daily. All these things I'm hoping to accomplish this year, God willing, I can look at those and believe that they're already true. So I write it as if they've already happened. So today is January 31st, 2026. I'm so happy and grateful that I was able to blank. Or I'm so happy and grateful that now I have discipline with this. Or I've stuck to my gym routine of this. Being more detailed and specific is super helpful when it comes to writing it down. The more detailed you can get about it, the better, so that you can see and picture yourself at that point. I wrote a January letter in 2020 and read that the entire year. Almost everything came true on that list at the end of the year. So to start 2020, I had a bunch of goals. Every single one except one came true. And the only one thing that didn't come true was because the world shut down. There was a church I wanted to go to out in North Carolina, and obviously I couldn't travel because COVID hit. So it's amazing that I put it down on paper, read it each day, and then took the action to get there. I think it was super, super helpful. So this year I'm doing the same thing, recording a January letter and getting real detailed about what my life looks like a year from now, and then writing it as if it's already happened. So another thing I'm doing is from those books, The Secret, Think and Grow Rich, and The 4 Spiritual Laws of Prosperity. There's a lot of positive affirmations from those books. So I've put together a document that I can put on my phone next to that video that I can read through each morning that are positive affirmations from those books. And I've also added a few of my own goals at the bottom as if they already were accomplished. So one of those goals is I want to run a marathon in the spring under a certain time. So what I do is say, I was able to run a marathon at this time in the spring. It went awesome. My legs feel great. I can continue to do that throughout the year. And I'm so happy and thankful that I was able to run that marathon and other ultras throughout the year. That's an example of what that could look like. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Let me know if you have ever written or know about January letter, or what helps you get to your goals when it comes to visualizing them and keeping your thoughts positive. And tell me if you do believe that thoughts become things. I truly believe that thoughts do become things. I can see in my own life when I did not have control of my thoughts, how bad things started happening. Maybe my thoughts were more negative than they needed to be, and negative things started showing up in my life. So if I didn't have control over my heart and mind, I didn't have control over much. So I'm just trying to get back to that and trying to stay on a positive path and starting with my heart and mind to get there. All right, we got this. Talk to you soon, guys. God bless.